Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for the Season 2 finale of The Bad Batch. This is a two-parter. We're going to be covering both episodes in this video. Just wanted to do it this way. Thought it'd be a little bit easier this time around, a little bit easier for me today as well, since it's a little crowded on stuff. I think it's easier to put things into one video rather than breaking it up into two, but we'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction to either of these episodes, you can check them out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to reaction the entire thing. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so sure, go to support the channel. And guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, and let's go ahead and hop into Episode 15, The Summit. Here we go.
Do we know where they're detaining Crosshair and the other clones?
Negative. Their base of operations is unknown. There's even less on Dr. Hemlock. And I was very thorough. He is a ghost.
Not quite.
Not enough
According
of
to a
one.
contact of mine, Hemlock's set to attend a high-level Imperial summit in 2 rotations. Where?
Right, the one that Tarkin was talking
Get on
of.
Hemlock's ship and track him to his base.
And to cross.
Find him and follow him back to his little nest.
I understand your hesitation. We have not always agreed with Crosshair, but he is still our brother. We do not leave our own behind.
So, where are you all headed?
It's a covert mission.
Oh, I see. Well, I expect details when you get back.
Bye, Fee.
I don't know why, that interaction makes me a little nervous. When she gets back, smile, leave. We know Hemlock needs Omega. Think she might not come home this season?
Don't go running off with any pirates or smugglers while you're gone.
Yes. This mission should not involve either.
That's not exactly what I was getting at. See you around, brown eyes.
Oh.
Now that we're all finally here, we can begin.
Vessel 1143, you are clear for approach.
Alrighty.
What kind of approach are we making? A sidewinder breach?
It worked on Raxus. It won't work here. The Empire's protocols have changed since then. Thanks to us. No tanks and no explosions this time, Wrecker.
That's not something to be proud of, in a way. If there's tightening things up because it was your fault, that's probably not the best sign. In retrospect, you're making things harder for everybody else, too, who plan on fighting back or anything of the sort.
Point in the rail line that we can exploit. We'll sneak past the sensor and hitch a ride under one of the cars.
You mean hang over there?
Well, it's the only way to access the car.
Nope.
Sensors down. Move in.
This isn't so bad. Never mind.
Hey, he seems to be reacting better.
The galaxy is at a critical juncture. Where allegiances were once divided, we must establish a comprehensive strategy for galactic unification to deter
Is that Critic?
dissent and rampant self-interest. Toward that end, Dr. Hemlock, what do you have to report on your advanced science division?
The progress
It looks like him.
in the field of cloning is of great importance to the Emperor. Once we fully unlock the secrets previously known only to the Kaminoans, we will ensure an enlightened society through their advanced technology and molecular alteration. And with more clone troopers being decommissioned, I have found a new purpose for them. Test subjects to aid in my research. That's a solution that solves a number of problems.
And these clones have agreed to your experimentation?
They are Imperial property. Their cooperation is not required.
There are many in the Senate who are fighting for clone rights.
The location and operations under my purview are far from the eyes and ears of the Senate.
I served with the clones for many years. They're cunning warriors, loyal to the end. Are we all willing to just dismiss them out of hand?
I also served with the clones and found them at times to be very unpredictable. Under Jedi leadership, they adopted a concerning level of individuality.
What happens if they become aware of what's happening and take up arms against us?
Well, some already have.
And we will deal with them swiftly and unilaterally to quell any threat of a clone uprising. Now, Commander Krennic.
It
enlighten
is!
us to the status of Project Stardust.
Yes, Governor Tarkin.
I was like, this guy's just sitting there listening to all this. He didn't have any input as far as that's concerned, because that's none of his concern.
Many of the surveillance systems have had cycled deactivations in various corridors.
That is highly irregular, considering the number of top-ranking Imperial officers present.
Tech, let's check it out. Echo, keep an eye on things.
That's interesting. Why would that be going on? Not bad. But this is starting to feel like a trap.
Okay, the homing beacon is secure.
Or somebody else has mutual interest in what's happening here today.
I'm
Kind of boxed in.
Stay in position. I'll divert them.
I mean, that's a diversion.
Oops.
Several surveillance systems appear to be offline in Sector 4.
What? Send a squad and secure the rail line.
But who turned off the surveillance?
Another offline camera. This quadrant of the surveillance system has been fully deactivated. I do not like this.
Tech.
A thermal explosive.
Someone is targeting this base.
One charge will
What?
not cause much damage.
Good thing we have more.
Didn't expect to find you two here.
Yo!
Guerrera.
I told you on Onderon you had a choice to make. Looks like you've chosen. Keep an eye out.
Well, this methodology
I'm leveling this compound, along with all the Imperials inside it.
is extremely saw.
We're tracking one of the officers. We need to find his base where clones are being imprisoned.
You expect me to call this off to save a few prisoners?
Have you considered that by destroying this facility, you are wiping out any chance to gather intel that could help your cause?
Taking out several of their top commanders is a good start.
That victory will be short-lived, as their ranks will quickly be replenished.
Maybe so, but sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
We have to go now.
Oh, that guy did not know what he was walking into. And that guy got turned into a literal meat shield.
Get to a shuttle before they find and disarm the explosives.
Damn it, Saw. Dude, I hope they don't take Hemlock's ship. Please, please tell me it's not. No, you asshole. I definitely didn't achieve what he had hoped either. Literally made all of this pointless, and Omega's gonna get caught somehow.
This is going to be a problem.
Or is this where we're... That's where we're ending. Okay. God, really? Saw had to come in here and mess all this up. Blew up Hemlock's ship, completely making this whole thing pointless and leaving them all like sitting ducks hanging here. So I imagine they're going to get caught. Then maybe, I don't know. And then taken to Tanis, and then they'll have to find a way out themselves. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I got nothing on this. Krennic, though, like the character designs, well, sometimes they're a little caricature-y. I just saw, like, the second we saw a glimpse of him, I was like, that looks like Krennic. And it was. There to talk about Project Stardust. Hemlock, though, he just... The way he talks... Especially in that presentation, and we've seen it other times, he just talks like a villain, you know? And his presentation was extremely vague. You know, if I was Tarkin or if I was anybody else, I would probably have not bought into it because it didn't really do anything to, like, sell it, really. I mean, it didn't really seem like they were wholly on board for it to begin with. Yeah, the second they got there and somebody else had infiltrated, it was definitely setting up for something. Saw was not, honestly, wasn't one of the first things I was thinking of. Honestly, I didn't know who else it could have been while I was thinking about it, but yeah. Damn, really threw a wrench in this whole thing. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop into episode 16. We'll see what happens next, so here we go. Called Plan 99.
Echo, get this car moving. The explosions must have knocked out power to the rear line.
I can try to reboot the system, but I will need to plug directly into one of the terminals on the track.
Man, the Empire's really keeping consistent with their lack of side railings.
Send in air support to shoot them down.
But, sir, our own troops are trapped on the rail
I
line.
am aware. Do it.
Cold. That's Tarkin for you.
We've got 3 ships inbound.
Where? I can't see them.
Echo, now!
God, I'm nervous, man. Okay, okay. Oh no. Go, Tech, go. Go, Tech, go. Oh, okay. This is very Uncharted at the moment.
Come on, Tech, hurry!
Dude, I'm so concerned because he's gotten such a focus this season. If they kill Tech...
Any shift in weight could send both of these cars over. Must sever the connection hinge. Now!
Not until you're up there.
There is no time, Wrecker. Plan 99.
Don't you do it, Jack. When have we ever followed orders?
Wow.
The car's going too fast. The system's fried. I can't stop it.
Oh God. Maybe he landed on some trees. Maybe he's okay.
Tick!
Omega. We have to get her out of here. I got you, kid. Incoming. Get the Marauder. Come on!
Gosh, this is so trippy.
Hunter,
Hey, kid.
what happened?
Hello, Omega. I am relieved you are awake.
You're okay.
Aww.
Don't scare us like that again.
Where's Tick?
Omega. Tech didn't make it.
We have to go back. What if he's hurt? He needs us. Tell him, Rekka. We can't just leave him.
Omega.
No! Tick's not gone. He can't be.
I know, kid.
It's a Mandalorian helmet behind them. Mounted to the wall.
Rekka and I think Pabu could be a good place to make a new life for ourselves. Is that something you want? Then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Sid? That little thread hasn't come back around yet.
I'm sorry about Goggles. I always liked him.
Yeah. Me too.
Now the shifty eyes. The music.
Hunter, the Empire's here.
Yep. Oh, and they're being scrambled. Great. Good job. Thank you, Sid. Yeah, she's like acting like she's a guilty party in LA Noire.
You know, I tried to look out for you boys. But you got too much heat on you. And you brought it here to my place of business.
What did you do?
Sorry, Muscles.
And that's Hemlock's people.
It's the Empire. Take the mining tunnels to the spaceport and find Echo. I'll get Rekka.
I can't do it, AZ. I already lost Tick. I'm not gonna lose them too.
When do they ever follow orders? Wow. But this is the one time she probably should have,
You don't need to
because
use your enhanced senses to know you're outnumbered.
she's exactly what he's after.
Your business is done. Leave.
Don't sulk like that. You did this.
Here is how this is going to go. You will lower your blaster and hand over Omega. And I will allow you to keep breathing.
Omega's not going anywhere with you.
To learn of your friend's demise. What was his name? Oh, yes. Tech. I'm afraid this was all I could salvage. Consider it a gift.
Wow.
To lose one of your own, that must weigh heavily on you as their leader. And if you don't lower the blaster now, you will lose yet another.
Sir, the girl's not in the office. She's long gone.
Hello, Omega. We were just talking about you.
Let them go.
How about an exchange? If you come with me, your friends will live.
I don't believe you.
I did not come here for them, Omega. I came to return you to Nala Se.
He's lying. They killed the Kaminoans.
Incorrect. Nala Se is alive and well cared for. As you
I don't know about that.
I'm not going with you.
Omega, look out!
Oh.
When you find the third clone, send them back to Iriadu. Governor Tarkin wishes to question you personally.
Echo, gotta be Echo.
Hell yeah. Kicking ass with a neck brace and everything still. But too late.
Hunter, we need to go. Get to the Marauder.
Yeah, we're gonna end with Omega captured. I feel like I said that at one point in time.
He could have taken Omega anywhere. We are going to get her back. And we don't stop searching until we do.
Your Prime Minister mentioned you had an attachment to the young clone, so perhaps now you will reconsider working on the Emperor's project.
What he seeks is not possible.
Make it possible. If you refuse or fail, Omega will suffer the consequences.
Wow.
Crosshair. 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 What did you do to Crosshair?
He's recovering. I tried to warn him what would happen if he did not cooperate with the doctor.
I want to talk to Nala Se.
Ironic. You trust the Kaminoan, but not me.
I don't know you.
No? You might know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
What? Okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. No post credits. Well, guess what? That's how we ended the season. Saw Gerrera interrupting everything. Krennic Tarkin. Sid's betrayal finally became a thing. They set up so long ago, and I was wondering when that was going to come around. I didn't even, well, I mean, the setup was there. I mean, I didn't even like consider like the fact that Tech was getting all this polish and shine this season for it to lead to that. However, I did get the sense when the goodbyes were being said on Pabu that something not good was going to happen. Like this was going to be a downbeat season in the end. And I was correct about that, but it was for literally both of them. You know, he could have just found the goggles and passed that off as, oh, this is all I could salvage, because he is a sadistic little butt plug. So, like, who knows if Tech really is dead. I would assume so, but who knows? Omega's with Crosshair now, and her sister. I guess that explains some of the subtle concerns this doctor has had in a lot of these scenes with Crosshair about trying to, like, put him at ease because they are related in that way. So there's this sympathy there, but is there anything more than that? Because part of me got some sense that maybe she's not all bad. Can she be trusted? Because she did, like, say that one line there. It was like, you trust the Kaminoan, but you don't trust me. At first, I thought that was like a very xenophobic statement for a second, but then it was literally because they are one and the same in a way. So I'm assuming she's the prototype for whatever Omega is. Of what use is Omega more than just a bargaining chip or leverage on Nala Se? I mean, that seems to be the only reason Hemlock wants Omega at all, not for her blood or anything of the sort. So it's just as this pressure to make Nala Se move forward with their experiments and, you know, splice these genetics for whatever end for Palpatine, much like what we see being continued by Pershing in the future. So those experiments continue, but I'm wondering how far they get along in this era. Like, how far do they progress here? I wonder. It's just Hunter, Wrecker, and Echo now. I don't know. I don't really know what to touch on past any of this, man. There was a lot of this was, you know, our little break-in, our little heist, our little trap, our little all that, and then the shootout to escape. Sid's eventual betrayal, and then she tried to, like, oh, I feel bad about it. Well, screw you, Sid. In the end, that was not something she had to do by any means. I don't know, man. It sucks. It's sad. But what relevance will come out of this, about this realization that she's got this sister that Hemlock is trusted with being pretty much just second in charge of everything? It's kind of interesting. It's curious. We still don't know the extent of the experiments that are going on here. We know that they're working with multiple different species. Of course, we know it all is eventually building to Palpatine's return to Snoke, the Strand casts and all of that. But I'm just trying to piece together what we've seen so far, how that connects to what we see later in The Mandalorian and then later down the line. And I'm just kind of curious about the process and the experiments, like how they develop this technique or this project out. And I guess season 3, which again, I haven't seen whether or not season 3 has actually been greenlit yet. If it has, again, feel free to confirm in the comments, but I don't recall having seen that. But it seems like that'll just be finding Omega, which was not easier said than done because they had this one chance to follow Hemlock to this place. I mean, their other second best outlet would maybe be stalking Tarkin, because Hemlock does have to touch in with him sometime, and they might be able to find those breadcrumbs back to him. It's a whole messed up situation we got ourselves in. I don't really have too much else to add to this one, man. It's just a bummer ending. I was hoping for some Crosshair action or something out of one of these 2 episodes, but I'm okay that we're holding off on that. But that also, once he wakes up, to at least Omega's not going to be wholly alone here. She'll have Nala Se, she'll have Crosshair, and then that could further aid with Crosshair's redemption arc in a way that they've been kind of building out between these seasons, especially this one. But the damage will probably long be done in the long run, though. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is one I think we're going to have to sit on and just kind of see what happens. Guys, what did you think of these episodes? What are your thoughts, your theories? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because we will be covering this when it returns. And we're currently covering The Mandalorian as well. Check out my reactions to that. But remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon or become a member of the channel. It gets you access as well. Speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Andrell, Josh Lee, and Aaron Myers. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. Love you guys. And that's it for this one. And I'll see you all in the next video. May the Force be with you, always. Take care, everybody.